Hi everybody, this is Graham from the Misty Fountains, and today I'll be reviewing Evil Friends by Portugal the Man. So Portugal the Man have produced two previous albums that were really in the public eye, The Satanic Satanist and In the Mountain in the Cloud. I really like their genius lyrics, their ever so catchy melodies, and their signature smooth tempo. The only word I could use to describe this feel in a song is groovy. It makes me feel free, feel cool, like I'm driving a convertible with the top down on a sunny day. It was what made Satanic Satanist a great album, and it was what made In the Mountain in the Cloud still great, but new and different. Evil Friends is true to that same groove, but it's profoundly different from the rest of Portugal the Man. The sound is bigger, it's fuller, and to me, it's everything that Portugal the Man wished they could be. I think Danger Mouse deserves a healthy chunk of credit for this album. It's pretty well known that he's an amazing producer, but this album really cements that in my mind. The keyboards and the guitar are balanced perfectly. There's always the perfect amount of emphasis placed on each instrument when it's important. Also, one of the best things about the album is the vocals. The reverb, distortion, and background vocals are always perfectly in sync with what the music is trying to be. It really sounds like Portugal the Man at their best, and that really makes Evil Friends a great album. Lyrically, the album seems to embody a very you versus us kind of attitude, with the you being sort of a conformist society, always telling the narrator to be cool, be nice and pretty, but the narrator and his evil friends represent the antithesis of that idea. It's a very rebellious point of view, and it makes for some great lyrics. A few elements of the songwriting are very different from their previous two albums. There's some pretty frequent tempo changes. I hear a lot more acoustic guitar, and lots of the songs drift away from what I consider to be the signature Portugal the Man tempo. In Satanic Satanist, nearly every single song had a very similar tempo, a very similar groove. In the Mountain in the Cloud, lots of songs had that same tempo, but a few of them were fundamentally different. In Evil Friends, although many songs contain lyrical references to one another, each song is good in its own very different way. While songs on The Satanic Satanist were often so similar I could sing one along with another and it would sound fine, each song on this album is a completely different experience. Of course, it still has that distinctly Portugal the Man identity, and it definitely sounds like they have in the past, but a lot of songs are very different in their own really nice way. Overall, the general groove and the smooth feel, the catchy melodies, melodic bass lines, and frequent lyrical similarities make this album really exceptional. But if you're looking for some of that good old Satanic Satanist groove, you're probably not going to find it here. I really like this album. It's all an official high-quality video in a link below, and I'm looking forward to the next album that Portugal the Man puts out. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.